Welcome back into the Sports Source, the segment brought to you by A.G. Heinz Company. Family-owned, locally owned for 4 generations. Now celebrating their 100th incredible year in East Tennessee. If you need building materials, turn to A.G. Heinz Company. They wish you and yours a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. All right, let's make things a bit merrier here. Let's talk about positives, and I'll throw out a few just to get the ball rolling. You may have some from off the list. Being ranked number 1 for a month, was that the biggest gift of all fans? Having 3 basketballers drafted into the NBA, that was pretty exciting on draft night, even though you hated seeing them go. Beating Mississippi State to sort of save the football season, that was a huge game at the time. Getting a bowl bid, getting the Gator Bowl bid at the last second,
Yes.
Having the other, that might not be a Christmas gift to those people who bought Music City Bowl tickets. Is there something else we want to go with there? Biggest gift to Vol fans, 2019?
Making it to a bowl game for me would just be the biggest gift, because the way we started out this season, we were sitting there talking as 4 games, the most potential this team can be at, and then to turn around and would be 7 was amazing. And to win it in a group and have your wins against SEC teams and not the guys you were supposed to go out there and roll out and paid to beat. So I think that was the biggest gift to change around, because it was going to a disastrous level where you were going to look like Arkansas. Really, you were going to be making a decision to fire your coach in year 2 at the end of this season. So I think that's been the biggest change for me.
Bowl bid.
I mean, I like that pick, but I think it's maybe being ranked number 1 for a month. That's the kind of thing that's reserved for Duke, Kansas, North Carolina, Kentucky most of the time. It's not just 1 week. They didn't beat Memphis and turn around and lose to Vanderbilt. They stayed number 1 for a month, and that's a tremendous accomplishment. It ends up being the top line accomplishment for a really good basketball team. So I think I'd go with that as the biggest gift.
That's the greatest run in UT basketball history.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
I had ranked number 1, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because of the national publicity it brought to the program, and also to those players, and how well they represented the University of Tennessee, and how likable they are, and how easy they were to pull for.
Mark.
The gift for the bowl, I can't get over the bowl fact. The fact that we're playing Indiana, it's almost like a bad gift. I mean, we got a bowl, but we're playing Indiana.
They'll be playing this in Bloomington.
The gift for me, number 1's an obvious one, I think, but it's the fact that Coach Barnes came back. He was very close to leaving and going to UCLA, and the fact that Tennessee won out and Fulmer did what they need to do and Randy Boyd did what they need to do to keep him, that's the greatest gift that we got this year.
All right, very good.
But don't you also give UCLA credit for botching it with the way they handled some of those details?
We're not going to have a clear winner, because I could make it a clear winner with the number 1 thing. I'm going bowl bid. When they're 0-2 and we're sitting here trying to calm people and say, look, you don't want to fire him after 2 weeks and all this stuff, I did not see a bowl bid in the cards. To me, bowl bid is the big gift. That's the shocker. But that's pretty good. We had 3 different takes on there. So, excellent. And once again, you go off the list 2 in a row. That's very good.
Those are good picks.
Thinking for yourself, Mark Pankratz. All right. When we come back, Mark Pankratz is going to tell us all about Wisconsin. Traditionally a good program, struggling this year. We'll discuss the Badgers, and we'll talk about whether or not Tennessee's going to be ready for Wisconsin just a few days after the Lamonte Turner news breaks. So come on back on the Sports Source.
Christmas, Christmas.